back to the old school. Just drop us a thumbs up, see if you can hear me, and I'll get cracking straight away. My plan was to follow the new trend of sitting outside and chatting about something, but it's raining, and I didn't think you'd want to listen to me waffle over the rattle of rain on a greenhouse window or underneath a tarp or something. So I thought I'd come sit inside. I figured we would do what I do when it rains. Go for a little walk and go somewhere indoors. So that's what I've decided to do today. Not got anyone give me any information yet. So just drop me a comment, let me know you can hear me. I've got 3 people watching, Mum, Dad, Auntie Gail. How you doing? So yeah, just give me an icon, give me a thumbs up or something. Let me see it on the feed. And add views to be in your book. Ooh. I wonder what I can do. Yeah, so I'll just wait a few more minutes, make sure it's all working hunky-dory. And I'm still not getting anything coming through. Come on, Dad. Write me a comment. Is it coming through? Ah, there we go. Auntie Gail, hi, how you doing? They've all popped in now. Bit of a grey day today. Yes, it is. Right, well, I will crack on with my plan. So, like I said, when we have grey days like this, when we have glum days, we tend to do something indoors. We have a catalogue of ideas, a place we can go when the weather's a bit rubbish. If it's proper bouncing down, we kind of like to get out in the middle of that. So we get our waterproof tops and bottoms on and put the gloves and things, and we'll go for a big, dirty, wet, hot hike. But when it's just miserable, we tend to go to galleries and museums. So I think I showed some of these pictures a couple of months ago maybe. But for this, I'm going to go through the 3 or 4 times we've been to Royal Armouries. I'm going to show you what's there, what we do, what sort of things we get up to. At the end we even have a special. It was a superhero day we went to. So this is just around Leeds Docks, looking at the sculptures and the water taxis and things, hanging out, having fun, being silly, waiting for the gallery to open. Inside, if you've not been, it's on 4 floors. Each floor has a different theme. We look into the history of art, the history of war, the art of war, modern war, and all things attached to that. So hunting and sports, and then legalisation and the law and things like that. So here is a reenactment or a recreation of a knight's lancing armour. So you put your head in there and you've got little visors and this video screen, and you see how much you'd be able to see. This here is a general's decorative armour, or a higher-up's decorative armour, really ornate and fancy scroll work. It was just shiny. At the top you can have a play crossbow. So this is Brandon launching a few bolts down at some targets, which yeah, it was awesome. Have fun. Further on in the day, there are demonstrations, reenactments. You'll do Vikings versus soldiers, or pirates versus something, and it goes through and they explain weapon and armour and defence and strategies and things like that, which is great. I loved it. Brandon didn't, so we didn't see much of this. Brandon didn't sit down for very long, so we didn't sit down for very long. Costume change. So this is another day we came. I think we've just come in. There was Judge Dredd had a fight outside on this day. Oh, that might have been the superhero day. That would make sense, wouldn't it, if it was a superhero day? Anyway, so having a look round, this is the Hall of Arms, and these are all spears and lances and quarterstaffs and bowstaffs and stuff like that. Looking handsome in his suit of armour there. Looking mean in his suit of armour there. So Brandon took these pictures, which were lovely. He took about 28, just braid on the thing, so I've taken a couple that are nice. Having a look at a model. was this the Battle of Waterloo? I think, I don't remember. So at the cinema screening, seeing how much you can draw back on a longbow. This is an animated thing, tell you how good you are. Again, looking in those mask visor things. Like I said, that's your visibility. That's what you can see through them, which ain't a lot. Oh, we've got a fourth person. Is it coming through? Oh, I've just flipped you around. Don't want to do that. Hi. Half my screen's blocked off for some reason. Anyway, Field of Cloth of Gold. There's a big scroll. We have a nose through a magnifying lens. Going in a lift. I didn't have time to edit these pictures because my plan was to hopefully get a break in the rain and go out. Nothing says a good day like cooking Coke, so that's that. Terracotta Soldiers. I don't think they're one of the original ones. I think they're just recreations, but they're there, which is ace. Cool giant sculptures of things. So yeah, running as fast as I can so I don't waste your time. Third day out, we started in Leeds Trinity. Leeds Trinity had a superhero day. We got all excited, and it weren't. Not that it weren't good. It was lovely what it was, but a couple of months beforehand they had a dinosaur day, and the dinosaur day was crossing animated T-Rex in one place. Stegosaurus went up and Brachiosaurus, and so you had a match around. Yes, so we heard a superhero day, and it was just on this one bridge, runway, whatever. So we walked up and down it. It took us 20 minutes, and then we had the rest of the day. So this is what we got. It was all, I think it was pretty much all Justice League here, if I remember rightly. So that's Ben Affleck's Superman. Just to be again Justice League's Flash. We did like Wonder Woman. He got excited when he saw Wonder Woman. Then we had Hulk. Don't think that's a movie Hulk. It's just a model Hulk, but we like that. Iron Man and Thor as a gang costume. Acted a little. That's all cool. Somebody's left us. So then it ran out. That was it. That was all up there. That was in. And it was all in this chair. So quick Google search later, and found out the Leeds Armouries were having the same day. So this story is in the front of the Leeds Armoury, and then we've got Spider-Man and Thor. That's Ragnarok's Thor with black hair for all you Thor purists out there. And he typed Love Spider-Man, so that was it. Spider-Man. We had another Hulk that looks a lot like the Hulk. Not that anyone cares about my knowledge of superheroes. So yeah, we were playing around pretending that Hulk was smashing us. Yeah, I got to shake Hulk's hand. That was nice. Again, Brandon took these pictures. We met the Joker. That was cool. And then I think Brandon's favourite, we met Harley Quinn. And he became dangerous with that baseball bat. Got excited, was waving it around a little bit. But yeah, it was a lovely day. And then we finished off. That's it. That was my rush through of a couple of days we had at Royal Armouries. That's what we do when the weather's not great. As a company, we are social outreach, so it's not just about the hikes and the hills. As it happens, the majority of our young people like the solitude and the solace of going up in the hills. So that's what we do a lot of. But it is as much about social integration as about sitting in a cafe, being able to order a drink, wait patiently in use, and just sort of equipment and just stuff we can use in everyday life. The problem with showing people taking a walk is not exactly what's watching, it's not anything for me to explain what's going on. So yes, that was a quick look back at a couple of days in the Armouries. Tomorrow, with any luck, I'll be outside again. We'll go back into the woods. Might just have to bring a tarp and try and keep the sound down. But other than that, guys, that's it. I'm going to leave you here. Look after yourselves and each other. We don't go out unless we have to. If we do have to, make the most of it. Make sure we maintain social distancing. That is still part of the government guidelines. We can meet up in small groups of 6. We can see people from households, but we must stay calm, stay open, and outside, so sharing, caption, everything, guys. Right, well, a lot to be done. Thanks for watching, thanks for sticking around. Until tomorrow, guys.